Starting off with GJ. So we had a lot of news for the pound today, around 7 and 7:30, which explains the drop. But I did stick with my bearish bias from yesterday. And it wasn't about what was going on the 4-hour. It was more so what I saw on the daily. You know, we had this support. The support got broken. And it just, I was like, it's giving more bearish than anything, even though on the 4-hour I would have considered this a resistance and for this to be broken and for us to continue going bullish. Like, technically it could still happen, you know, especially since this is a, let's see, weekly. On the weekly, the structure is still bullish though, but what I really want to see is how this day closes and how this week closes within a day, because if this candle closes as a doji or bullish, or you see some type of break of resistance again, we're probably going to end up, you know, finishing off this bullish move. But this is like on a really, really, really big time frame. So that's just eventually. But for the moment, I hate to say it because, okay, so I have to do a technical analysis and then whatever I feel like is gonna happen analysis, which, you know, sometimes feels be right. So technically, oh my god, there's like 4 different ways to do this. Hold on. So technically, we have these higher lows. We have these higher lows. So this is the support that I'm looking at. It depends on how it's going to close in 5 minutes. It also depends on how the next candle closes, right? Now, when it comes to structure, I believe that the structure is bearish. So when it comes to like these overall swing highs, these swing lows, these swing lower highs, a lower low, you know? So we can probably expect just as a, no, I definitely put that backwards. Hold on. Point A, point B, point C. This is where it happens. Right. So I'm saying that it can potentially continue to go bearish. Doesn't have to. But I would definitely see like yeah, I would say if this support is broken, we're going to continue bearish. If the support is respected, or you get like a really like a doji or really weak candle, you see like a transference from the sellers to the buyers, potentially we might continue bullish. But honestly, I'm not 100% about anything right now. But P power did come to the back of this point A, point B, point C, broke it, retest, you know. That's another thing saying, hey, we can probably continue to go bearish, and I think it might go bearish overall. NAS, I would prefer to get in at, okay, so you see how we have like a minor support break, lower lows, lower highs created, and then we have this little area where we go back from sellers to buyers. I want to wait for that to happen here because this is actually a PRZ level. These are not. This is all 23.6, and I prefer to wait for the next PRZ level, whenever that might be, before getting in on any NAS entries. NAS, whatever y'all call it. And then for gold, I definitely thought it was going to continue to go bearish because of, I mean, just look at the weekly. It's literally in an area of resistance right now. And my thing is, if it doesn't actually have a nice solid close above this within the next few hours, then there's a potential that price will use the let's see, most of the liquidity today was used for buys, right? There's a potential that as we lose volume and momentum today, that it can go back into sells. Just a potential. But at the moment, everything's very bullish. The structure, let me see the structure. The structure. Point A, point B, point C, 38.2. Point A, point. That's 38.2 right there. So if this support breaks right here, that'll be pretty significant. I know this support broke, but it wasn't even structure. It was just a minor support. But I still think that gold has a chance of going bearish. So yeah. And all the news for today is done, but tomorrow we have NFP. So, you know, oh, that's when gold could probably make that drop, if it's going to drop. We shall